Hello everyone, I'm proud to announce that I finished one of my favorite knitting patterns, full of minis hat. I done the body in December, but it took me almost January to make a pom-pom. But it's done. I love it so much. So let me present you full of minis hat. I love it so much. This is the most windproof hat that I own. I love it for kayaking, I love it for hiking, I love it for walks, and especially when it's very windy because it literally does not let the wind go through. It gives that bulky, thick sensation even though we're knitting and using fingering weight yarn, so sock weight yarn. And this time, maybe before I say anything on the screen, I'm going to show you a few hats that I finished already. I designed this hat in 2018. Therefore I had a bit of time to knit a few because this is quite a consuming pattern. As you can see, this hat is quite different than the other ones that I've just showed you because, as the name says, it's a full of minis hat. The hat was designed for Advent Minis 24 5 grams, and I literally followed the pattern per se over here with the yarn that I had because I actually won as an extra friend that was tagged on Instagram a lovely set of minis, so 5 by 20 grams, and I was wondering, will 100 gram be enough for me to knit a hat? Normally what I have noticed also that I wouldn't for my hat sneak in an extra 2 or 3 folds, but I didn't for this hat because I have plans. I do have plans. I'm going to tell you what that is in a sec. But so I did follow, and I did end up with an extra, like a lot of yarn. So I'm going to show you how much it is over here because I need to weight it. So how much more I could fit in with the needle that I used, and I did switch needles, although I have a beautiful consistency because I'm using the same brand of yarn. And if you're using mixed fingering weight yarn, you know, it might not be the way you want to, so just be aware. So when you finish knitting that section and you haven't folded yet, but you pretend that, just check if the fold is exactly the same-ish size you would want the others to look. So like I said, I really wanted to knit a hat that it's almost one color, a gradient, because if you go on Ravelry and check pattern project pages, there are people they've knitted, and I think few had brilliant ideas with the colors, and one of those were a gradient color. Another one was that there was only 3 colors and they were just switching, which was so lovely too. And I was wanted to know, will that be quite difficult to pick up stitches when we're knitting with quite the same colors and we're switching them every fold? And over here you can see that I'm not really switching every fold, I'm knitting here. So what I did, I added almost 10 grams of gray yarn. So here it is. You can see that through the whole hat I have, and you can see some gray pearls. I have a waving end at the end. I'm telling you in a sec why. Although I could actually know where the end is, and this is how my beginning of the round from the wrong side looks like, in case you were wondering, and this is how it looks from the wrong side. So what I'll do, I'll probably update the pattern, writing it down, where did I put that different color of yarn, so it will be easier then to pick up stitches and start knitting with the new color. And then it will be easier to create a fold because you will see a lovely straight area where exactly is that round. To do that, as you can see, and I wanted to also see, will that be visible? And do you see the grey? I would say you can see the grey approximately over here. And what I did at the end, which I need to write it down, I did not use, and I need to write down then the last repetition over here on the day 24th. You just continue, you don't switch anymore with the grey yarn, because otherwise you would be able to see it from here, and that way you don't. So that's beautiful. Pom-pom, I made it with completely different red yarn. This is, I think, Aran weight, and as you can see, it works beautifully. These are leftovers from the hat that I think I knitted maybe 5 years ago. I'm thinking that if I come across a yarn that will be quite similar or even darker to this purple color, I will make an ear flaps, which will look amazing. And if I do it, then I will add it as an option to the pattern too. Because like I said, I have everything fine over here, but I followed the Advent, just 24, and I'm missing over here. On my old hats, they're stretch after washing and so many years, and you know, they're going down. It also depends of the tension that you're using. So yeah, I like my ears to be fully covered because the wind could go inside it. Other than that, I love it so much, I will wear it anyway, and be waiting for something that I can use that will work beautifully, like along with my hair over here. I just feel differently when I put a brand new hat on my head. I don't know, hard to explain. I hope you enjoyed. I will try to put some coupon codes down below for this lovely pattern on Ravelry and Etsy, so grab it if you can. So hopefully I have updated the pattern on Ravelry. On Etsy, unfortunately, I can only rewrite the file that is now for sale, but whoever purchases before that may not get it. I can't do anything about it. Apologies. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. And thank you so much for supporting and purchasing my patterns, joining members. And just a reminder that if you're a member of this channel, Knitting I Love, one of the perks is level 1 has 10% coupon code, annual coupon code for all my individual patterns in Ravelry, and if you're level 2 you have 15% coupon code for all my individual patterns. Lately I'm just giving, when I publish a new pattern or maybe I knit one of my old ones, give only 10%, so level 2 it's something to go for. Okay, I hope you enjoy this one. See you next one. Bye.